Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's the R&G Podcast. I'm Gerald.
I'm Ron. What is good, y'all?
All right, so before I ask Ron how his day was, you know what I mean? Today's his birthday, so
Right.
I want to do it right. So we're gonna y'all know how we do it. I mean, we got a couple people on here now, so y'all know how we do this. We're gonna do this in 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Wish I could two-step.
Happy birthday to ya.
I'm two-stepping.
Happy birthday. 5 seconds. Happy birthday. Hey. Happy birthday. Happy. Oh, you gonna leave me hanging? Forget y'all, man.
Nigga, my breath control ain't that good. So
I mean, it was about me. I didn't think I had to join in. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
happy birthday, Ron, man.
I
Happy
appreciate y'all, man.
birthday.
Thank you.
Enjoy that.
And thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all.
All right, so how was your day? I mean, how was your week? I said, how was your day? How was your week?
Man, it's probably the same as my day. But I actually ended the week on a good thing because work wasn't too crazy or too stressful at the end. You know what I mean? Got out at a decent time, and yeah, man, couldn't wait. Was looking forward to the weekend. You know what I mean? For obvious reasons.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So, and now we here. You know what I mean? And I'm enjoying my birthday. It's been great all day. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who said happy birthday to me too, man. I thank each and every one of y'all. You know what I mean? That's important too. Thank yous go a long way. You know what I mean? It might seem like something minuscule, but thank yous do go a long way.
Yep.
And I thank everybody that wished me happy birthday. You know what I mean? I just can't wait for when I get home and give me a big slice of that cake. You know what I mean? See, normally people be talking about bottles and going out clubbing and all that. Pandemic or not, people don't care, right?
Me? Yeah.
You ain't even lying.
You're not lying about that, bruh.
You know me. You know me. I'm a fat boy at heart. I'll tear some cake up. I'm talking about food. I know. Nobody said nothing. I know. I had to say it. Anyway. But I appreciate it. Real talk. I definitely appreciate it.
All right, we're gonna jump to the first segment. Ron had a question and answer. Actually, it was I guess via text message.
Yeah. It's like just a question that just want to incorporate into the podcast. You know what I mean? Just to try to, have different segments on the show. You know what I mean? It's already interesting. Just make it, you know what I mean? Make it more crazy. And the question was, I thought it was interesting because the question was this. If a woman helps her man fight, it's a one-on-one, right? The dude's fighting another dude. One of the dudes has a girlfriend. If she jumps in and helps her man fight and he wins the fight, is he less of a man because his girl had to help him? Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, that's a good question. Guys, that's on the live right now. I mean, y'all could chime in and tell us what you think. You go first.
I put it this way: I don't think, in all reality, I don't think she should have got involved because think about if they're scrapping and then the dude he fighting hauls off and just decks her in the face. Now she on the ground or whatever. I understand trying to help, but in my opinion, it's a one-on-one. You know what I mean?
Right.
He could be. I put it this way: he could be kicking my ass. I gotta live with that L. You know what I mean? Let me hold that L. I gotta live with that. You know what I mean? I don't want her nowhere near that. I mean, that's just me.
Okay. I mean, in the way I look at it, I mean, all right, yeah. If you're getting your ass kicked or if you're taking the L or whatever, at the end of the day, though, well, not really at the end of the day. Men, we be on some prideful shit. We got too much pride. So we feel like if a woman steps in and beat somebody up, that we're taking lumps. We're getting our ass kicked or whatever, and we're taking our lumps. You know what I mean? It's like a prideful thing. Like, damn, like why'd you do that? You made me look bad, but you already look bad getting beat up. So I mean,
that's why let me own that. Stay on the side. Yeah, let me own that. It ain't pride with me. You 100% right with the pride thing, but it ain't pride with me. Just let me own that. You know what I mean? Like, nah. I mean, people might feel different, like, oh, you got a ride or die woman that's willing to ride for you and all that. I understand that, you know what I mean? But I don't know. But I just don't. My thing is this: I don't want her in danger. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Right. Yeah, I get that too.
That's the main thing.
I get that too.
I mean, and to be honest with you, this is a thing like when people get like messed up. You're not. I like the fact that like when people can actually fight and not pick up a weapon. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
both of y'all gonna be here. Both of y'all gonna be here. And like not even tomorrow. Like in the next 10 minutes. Cause fights ain't that long. Nobody's fighting for 5 minutes. A fight ain't that long no more.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But like y'all still gonna be here. Nobody's picking up weapons and none of that stuff. So like we good. But at the same time, if he took out a knife, cause I'm getting the best of him, and he's charging me, and she just like sees like a stick on the ground and just runs and charges at him and cracks him in the head and prevents me from getting stabbed, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I
Right.
do. I appreciate that. That's like, you know.
That's the only time I think it's okay for somebody else to step in.
Yeah.
Like at that point, especially for a woman, that's the only time I think it's okay. Like he had a gun. If I ain't hit him, then you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, it's valid points, and I get it. I mean, but you get, you can see it from both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as a man, though, we don't want our women getting involved in our shit, man.
No,
I mean,
I'm good.
that's just how it is, bro. I mean,
And if you got a woman that's gonna fight a man that's that brave, you need to watch your ass.
true shit.
That's just some
True
BS
shit.
thing.
Yeah, definitely, because she gonna kick your ass too.
Exactly.
And then see, because it's true though, because
Yo.
that could bring up a different point. You know what I mean? Because you could say something like, "Can you help me out with something?" And you say no, and then it's like, "Oh, but I had no problem helping you out when you was getting your ass kicked, right?"
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's always gonna be like the thing to bring up. I mean,
Yep.
just cause, and eventually it might be true. You know what I mean? Like
Like, who really wear the
If I
pants in
w-
this relationship?
if I wasn't there, I mean, you'd got stomped
You
out.
ain't even lying.
She might bring that up.
Word.
You ain't even lying.
Yo, what up, Luca? Yo, thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Luke said, dope podcast. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate it. Real talk.
All right, so you got anything else on your That's Johnny Sylvain.
Johnny
Oh,
Sylvain.
word?
I ain't
What's
see
up?
Johnny Sylvain in like 50 years. That makes me sound old as hell, right?
For
50
real.
years.
Nigga.
I did say he 109, so adds up.
This going along with the joke. That's all. Johnny, what up, bro? I appreciate it.
You got anything else with the questionnaire?
It was just one.
It was just that one question?
Yeah, I had another one, but it wasn't too. I mean, it was about the whole pause thing, and I don't feel like talking about that shit.
Pause.
I mean, I'm
Yo,
not-
you know
yeah.
what? Listen, why do we still say pause? I mean, aren't we grown? I mean, it's hard for me to talk about things with the fire department because we have hoes. You know what I mean? It's like
Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
not pausing everything after what when I say something. I'm not pausing after every sentence or every
And that's the thing now. It's not even pause no more. It's hey yo, hey yo,
yeah,
hey
yeah.
yo. What? We can't have a grown man conversation. That's the thing about. See, I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. No. I said I wasn't. But if G want to talk about it, we can talk
No,
about
we
it.
gotta talk about it. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Why does your mind go there if I say something? You know the first thing I said, and I got paused for it.
What?
Long time ago, I was in my 20s. We was all at J crib. No lie.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I said, yo, so Ron, what took you so long? I said, man, I was at the check cashing place, man. And so what happened? I said, I was going to be here quicker, but, yo, that line was long as hell. Niggas was like, yo, pause. I didn't understand the pause thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I didn't
Yeah.
understand it. I didn't know what I said wrong. I didn't know what pause meant. I was like, bro, like, what are y'all talking about?
Yeah, we
Talking about the shit was long. I said, I'm talking about the line. Where is your mind at?
we go a little too extra with
I
that
was like,
pause,
bro,
man.
you extra as
A little
hell.
too extra, a little
Shut
too extra.
up.
But anyway, man, I didn't want to really talk about that, man, because I mean,
No, that's all I had to say. I'm glad you brought. I'm glad. I mean, just to.
yes, oh,
Yeah,
God.
Next.
All right,
Pause.
on to the next segment. We didn't talk about this much. We did talk about Biden winning the election, which a lot of us is happy about, and we didn't really go too much into talking about Kamala Harris being the first Black Asian American to be a vice president of the United States of America. So I really think that's a dope thing. I mean, there's a lot of women that are actually doing a lot of good things, and it's now getting we're seeing it more now. And not only is Kamala the vice president of the United States or vice president elect of the United States of America, we also got a lot of women in sports doing their thing too. The Miami Marlins, they hired the first female GM in any sport in history. So she is now the new GM of the Florida Marlins. She also started her career with the Chicago White Sox in 1990 to 1996. Then she went on to the Yankees to be an assistant general manager, and I got in my notes in 1998 to 2001, and she was with the Dodgers from 2002 to 2011. So she's been doing her thing for a while, and the crazy thing about it though is she's got 3 series rings from being with the Yankees, with her tenure there. So that's a lot. I got a lot of respect for women that's actually in the coaching field, and can't stop there because we got in football we got Katie Sowers. She's a assistant, offensive assistant for what team was that? I forget the team. I didn't write it down. But she's an offensive assistant. I think I think it's the 49ers.
Okay.
San Francisco 49ers. She's assistant offensive assistant there. And then we got Catherine Smith. She's a special teams quality coach out in I think it's Oakland.
Cool.
With the Raiders. And then we got in baseball, we got Elisa. I'm probably gonna butcher her last name. I'm gonna try my best. Elisa Nakin. She's the first female in the history of baseball to be a part of a coaching staff. And then we have another one. Her name is Justine Siegel. She is the first woman bench coach for the Braves. So there's women out here actually doing a lot of good things, man. And I'm really proud of that. I mean, it's about time that we show face with that, because it's a man-driven world. We all know that. So it's good to see that women can come out here in a testosterone field with a lot of men. You know what I mean? They got a lot of egos and a lot of people that oh, you're a woman, you can't do that. Now we're really showing that women really can. So
how they know?
I applaud that. I salute that.
How the fuck they know?
I got a question.
You're a woman, you can't do that. How do they know? Go ahead, Jeff.
I got a question.
What's up?
Do you think, maybe not in contact or heavy contact sports, let me say heavy contact, do you think there will be mixing of the leagues in the future? So like basketball. I can only see basketball and baseball in my head.
I can't see football.
I can't see football because you will get knocked out. Like I think it's just a mass. But there's some big women.
Right.
There's some big women that can really.
Yes, they are.
You know what I mean? They can tone up and knock you right back out with ease.
True shit.
You know what I mean? So it's a possibility there too. But I think in our future, do you think they will ever mix the leagues? So like I can see basketball.
Well, I think the way that they can mix the leagues and kind of ease their way into it is if maybe they're doing like an all-star weekend.
Okay.
Because you kind of see that with the skills competitions and stuff like that, 3-point shooting and all that.
Yeah.
Now, if they can mix women in with the men, playing basketball and actually do it, they can kind of do it by the setup is a little different with the WNBA.
Right.
How they got their conferences set up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like they can still kind of divvy it up that way, so that way maybe somebody from Chicago can be on the eastern side. I think it's the Chicago Sun or something like that. In,
right.
The WNBA, they can team up with somebody on the eastern side. With the eastern team for the men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we can mix it up that way. That could be definitely doable. I mean, they just gotta it has to be a full go with it. I mean, I don't know how they thinking. I mean, but I see they're moving in the right direction.
Right.
But it's a kind of like, when is it gonna happen? You know what I mean?
Right. But that's why I said like later in the future, not like in 2 years. I think like when we another 40 years or so. When we real old and they're like, oh snap, it's just the NBA or whatever the hell.
I mean, I can see it probably happen a little sooner than that. I mean, it could be maybe the next 5 or 10 years. You know what I mean? It's possible. Yeah.
Possible.
Now with football, nah, man. I don't know. But you know what? I will say this. I can see some type of a woman women professional football sport alongside with the NFL. You know what I mean? Like if they can make it more, competitive, because there's a lot of competitive women out here,
Yeah.
especially in the high school level. There's not a lot, but there's a few women that actually partake in high school football.
Of course.
And I see it all the time, and I think I don't know. It'd be better than watching the lingerie league. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, man, don't be hurting feelings out here.
I mean,
Lingerie league.
to me that was comical, man. I'm like, damn, look at these girls in they bras and panties, man.
Don't worry about it. They just gotta learn the routes. That's it. Don't worry about it. We get
But
you straight.
but in some ways that was kind of competitive too.
Right.
When it was on MTV, I used to watch it too. So
Right.
But I could see something like that. It might not be like close to the NFL. It might be like more closer to like some CFL type of thing.
Okay, I can see that.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's something that it can get the women on.
Right.
They can make some money. Because to be honest with you, I think the women in the WNBA, I think they're very underpaid.
Dude, all of the female leagues, the soccer, the WNBA, the women's softball league, you might as well just call them the 18th year of college or whatever the hell it is. Like that's it.
Yo,
You're not
but you know
getting
what?
nothing.
Look, softball. You think softball is easy when it's competitive? It's just like
Exactly.
regular baseball.
But that's my point. That's what I'm saying. So like I can see those two because the sports are very similar.
Right.
Basketball and and softball, you're not really changing much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The dynamics are still there. It's still fundamental. What they changing? The way you throw the ball and the size of the ball in softball? That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. So
I think it'd be interesting if the women play with men, because I think women want that. You know how like we look at the greats like the Walt Fraziers, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's, Magic Johnson.
yeah.
So in basketball, we don't look like there's not many women that to go back that far. You feel what I'm saying? Like they don't have that history. You know what I mean? So I think like that's something they will want, as far as like they could think to themselves like, okay, like I can be that for the women. Like if the women were to play with the guys and things like that, just to set a tone. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we could play with y'all, like, no matter what the gender is. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, I'm nice too. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
We can get it going.
True. That's what I love to see
I'd
that.
be with it. I think it'd be interesting. I'm not even talking about guys versus women. I'm talking about like just
Just mix them in the league. Yeah, just mix them in the league. That's it. You know what I mean?
I think that'd be corny as shit though. Just the guys versus girls. I think it'd be. You know what I mean?
Well,
It'd
they're
be
gonna start with like that. Like I can see them doing that like an All-Star game. The best of the NBA East against the WNBA.
the All-Star game. I can
see them
see
doing that.
I can see that with the
see
All-Star
that.
game.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I just think it'd be interesting, man.
Yeah.
Just to, you know what I mean? Because there's women out there too who's nice as shit and it ain't been signed yet.
Of course.
Or had a contract put in front of them and shit like that, just to get
course.
opportunities. So
Yeah.
even growing up, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I wasn't around like the best. Like it was certain. I don't know if she watching, but you know. When Denisha was playing ball,
Denisha's
you know
a
what I'm
beast,
saying?
man.
You know
What?
Denisha.
Shout out to Denisha, man. Yo, man. Basketball, track, that was her shit, man.
When
That was
she
her
was-
shit.
When she was playing, she would be steady QB in two-hand touch football, bro. You know what I mean? That's when I was like, yo, Ron, just go long. I mean, for wide receiver, you can't tell me that now. You know what I mean? Give me about 5 minutes. But like, nah, she was definitely dope, man. Like, and cutting dudes up. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't afraid to say that shit. I think
Right.
that's slice and dice. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens.
And she would actually be out there when we was on James Street throwing the football around.
Yeah.
She'd be out there playing too. Denisha, man, she was really good in her with sports. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean. She probably still is now.
Yeah, the thing about her, like, she never like fluctuated. Like, she never like got fat, got skinny, got fat. She stayed like one size ever
Right.
since I knew her. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
yeah.
So you know,
Exactly.
because she can still take the rock and take it to the hole and be like, yeah, you sure you want this one-on-one? I said, not really, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Denisha, we be seeing you out there. You doing your thing out there, man. You living your life, man. You living, your best life and all that. So, respect to you, salute to you.
Bro, shout out to Hackensack, man. James Street.
We just throwing up all the old favorites.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
We got to start with us first.
That's it.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
That's it.
Hackensack, New Jersey. Shout out, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go to the next segment.
Hey yo, really, Cheers to your birthday, man. We ain't cheers to this shit. Cheers.
Oh,
nigga.
shit.
Cheers, man.
See, I was going to say it, but it'd be too ego. You know what I mean? Too much ego behind it. Like that, he's still talking about his birthday.
Exactly.
They ain't the whole podcast, nigga. The fuck?
Fuck that. They be all right. Catch us next episode, nigga. This birthday. Fuck
Right. I'm still looking for my 39 minutes, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking, G.
I'm laughing.
I'm talking. Nigga, G looking at me like, nigga, I still got my sports shit, though, right?
Exactly.
No.
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
See, look, he's building up a rant now. So
I am. That's what I do. That's what I do. I just ain't say no team names yet. But I ain't gonna start.
he's building up a rant. So you know, it's your day. So I'm gonna let you shine over the place, bro. I ain't pausing that either.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
See?
That shit kills me, bro.
All right, so on to the next segment. We're gonna jump into sports. All right, so I'm gonna start with the Knicks first. Well, it's rumors really, and I don't know if Jeff or Ron, if you heard, there's rumors about Chris Paul coming to New York to play with the Knicks.
I didn't hear that. Really?
Yeah, and
I heard it when you told me.
to be honest, I don't even want him to come to the Knicks, man. I mean,
why not?
Because man, I was getting ready to say used garbage. He's not garbage. It's just that he gets hurt a lot. He gets injured. We already got a young team, and I get where fans and these analysts are coming from. That he's a good he's good for the team because he'll show some winning ways. Because the Knicks really haven't done nothing since. I don't think we've been to playoffs since Carmelo, and that was what, like 2008, 2009, maybe.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it's a while ago. So
So what team is Chris Paul on now?
he was with the Thunder, but I think he wants to move on from the Thunder. If he gets his way, he could go to LA with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Because that's where he calls his home. He lives there. His family is there. So going to the Lakers would be a great fit. I can't see why not. I mean, the Lakers just won the damn championship, and they're on pace to win maybe 2 or 3 more. If they can keep their squads sort of together. So I can see him going to the Lakers, but there's what the analysts are saying. If push come to shove, that doesn't work out, he might end up going to New York. Now I don't want that, because now I heard yesterday that Harden and Russell Westbrook, they're demanding a trade. They don't want to be in Houston no more.
Really?
Yes. Now I'm not saying if Westbrook came to the Knicks, I'm not saying that's gonna ultimately get us a championship, because we still need pieces. We still need plugs or whatever. But that would at least get us into the playoffs, maybe second round.
Well, who else is it? See, I'm out the loop, so I'm gonna just keep asking questions because I don't know. Like, who else is on the Knicks?
Well, we got Barrett. We have Knox. We have. You know what? It doesn't matter who we have. We need help.
No.
He gave up real quick. We got Barrett. Nah, man. We just need help. Don't worry about it.
It's not like Ewing's coming out the rafters or
that's what I was gonna say,
or Clyde or Starks.
Because you said
Oakley.
You said they want to. You said they want to trade Westbrook to the Knicks.
No. They want to get
leave
traded
Houston.
from the Houston Rockets. They want to leave the Rockets.
Oh.
Now,
who'd you say was going to? Who'd you say was trying to get traded to the Knicks?
It's rumors. It's saying they were saying that Chris Paul might be coming to the Knicks. I mean, me personally, I think that would be terrible. It would be terrible for me.
That's what I'm saying. Because if it was Westbrook, when somebody like we talking about big names, because they was talking about like Damian Lillard, possibility of him going to L.A. And the thing is, people don't understand, like, you got to have chemistry with certain things. You can't just, like, throw big names together and expect to win something. A prime example of that is the Lakers when they had Shaq, Peyton, Malone, and I think Kobe.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody thought they were just going to wash niggas, like, in the game. And that's not how it went. You know what I mean? And if Westbrook goes to the Knicks, that's gonna become Westbrook's team. He's gonna be the Knicks. He's gonna be the face of that team. So whenever they fuck up, it's the same thing happened with LeBron. Whenever they fuck up, it's not the team's fault. We gonna blame Westbrook. That's what they do.
True.
That's
Yeah,
what
you got
they
a
do.
point. You got a big point there.
True.
That's what they do. It's
Um,
fucked up, but
My cousin Rod, man. Yo, what up, cuz? You know I love you, man. Like, come on, man. I didn't even. Okay, I got you. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? You know I don't do you dirty, man. I always got you. You finish what you're saying?
no, just saying like big names. Like if they send Westbrook to the Knicks, that'll be his team. They look at it. Okay, this is Westbrook's team. So when they lose, you know what I mean? Westbrook didn't give his best effort tonight, and yada yada yada. Never mind what the other 4 players that started with him on the court did. Never mind what the bench did.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So no, it ain't New York Westbrook. It's New York Knicks. I said the same thing about LeBron James. It ain't the Cleveland James when he was on Cleveland. Nah, Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what I mean? It ain't Miami James. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can't
Well,
put all that on one person.
But you know what?
You could be a leader, but at the same time, bro, like everybody need help. I don't care how great you is. Everybody needs some help.
Well, I'm gonna say this. You can't say that about Westbrook because Westbrook can't do it by himself. And I'm not saying LeBron James can do it by himself, but he damn near can. He's different. LeBron James is different, bro.
I'm talking about it's a team effort.
Yeah.
I get the whole team concept. Now I agree with you,
That's what I'm talking about.
but LeBron James he's different than
He
a
definitely-
lot of these other athletes that we have in the NBA right
See,
now.
That with you right there, I gotta agree. I definitely gotta agree.
He's definitely different.
But, but the thing is, my whole thing is it's the whole when they lose. Okay, let's blame the star player. So what happened when we win? And niggas been like putting up like triple doubles and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, but that's
True.
that's like in football. Team loses, and it could be the team that's marching down the field to actually get the game winning score. Something happens. Maybe the running back fumbles, or maybe the quarterback throws an interception. Who do you think's gonna get the blame now? Doesn't matter if the running back fumbled. Everything's gonna get backtracked to what that quarterback did throughout the game, and he's gonna get the blame. Well, if he did this, we wouldn't be in this predicament. Or it could be the kicker. They blame the kicker because his only job is to kick the damn ball right through the goal, right? Now he misses. Now he's like, he's a scapegoat now. Everybody hates him because he missed the game winner. You know what I mean? So it goes all the way around. It goes all the way around. It goes all the way around. Speaking of football, we'll jump into this now. And I see I see my uncle's watching. I'm glad you on, Unc, because you're gonna love to hear this.
No, you're not.
Surprise!
So now because Unc he's a cowboy. He's a Cowboys fan.
What? No, you gotta repeat that. G. A what fan?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Cowboys.
I gotta make sure it's clear for the people watching.
All right, but right now, our division is called the NFC East, but this year we're the NFC least. That's how bad our division is. And
I like what you did there.
I'm just saying,
That was clever.
I'm calling it like it is.
That was clever.
So basically the Giants play the Eagles on Sunday. Now, maybe I might be the only Giant fan on the planet of this earth that looks at this as a big game. I think it's a big game. Because you got to think, I look at it this way. The Eagles are we're 2-7. The Eagles, I think, are 3-5 or 3-6. No, they're 3-5-1. They got a tie. So if we win, if we beat the Eagles on Sunday, which I think we can, we'll be 3. We'll tie them in the win column. So we'll have like a little small share of first place, like for like the first time in like forever. And that's a good feat in my opinion. Now I'm not saying the Giants are going to go on no run. I'm not trying to say we're going to run the table, because I'm not saying none of that at all. I did say last week, all I want to do is just to see them to progressively get better and progressively just keep being competitive, because they've been very very competitive in every game except for the loss to the 49ers. So I really feel like we can get if we get this game, we can kind of just keep on building. I really feel that way. And I'm gonna throw another bombshell on you. I really feel like the Giants can get to 7-9. I do. I just do. I mean, because look at just if you watch the games, the Giants' defense, which everybody thought we was probably going to be like at the bottom of the barrel, we're ranked number 9 right now in our defense, and we played probably the toughest part of our schedule. The second half of our schedule, we have 2 teams that I think are going to be really tough and we might not beat, and that's the Ravens and the Seahawks.
Okay.
All right. In the middle of that, we play the Cincinnati Bengals, which they're a good team too. Besides the record, throw the records out the window. Their quarterback is a stud. I like Joe Burrow a lot, so they're a pretty good team. But I think we could beat them. We play the Cleveland Browns, and they're a good team too. But it's winnable. It's a winnable game for us.
Okay.
And we close out against the Dallas Cowboys. That's the last game of the season. So that game could either mean something for us, or it's just a game we just play for pride. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The Eagles, on the other hand, they got a couple of games where I think they're kind of outmanned. But you know what? The Eagles actually they're getting healthy again. So they're kind of getting their offensive line back together, and they're also getting their defense has always been stout. So this game tomorrow against the Eagles, it might be a little tougher than it was 3 weeks ago when we played them on Thursday night. So, I mean, I think the Giants are trending in the right direction, and I'm just look out for it. I'm telling you, we win tomorrow, it's going to turn heads. Even though we're going to be 3-7, it's still going to turn heads because they're going to be like, well, okay, well, this Giants team is different than what we thought.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So watching.
Score predictions or nah? Just gonna let it just see what happens.
Now, look, I've been listening to score predictions all day yesterday, and I caught a headache, man, because I didn't hear nothing in the favor of the Giants. I mean, we're 3-point dogs in this game, so that's where the score spread is. You know, we're supposed to lose by 3. So if you guys are gambling or whatever, trust me, it ain't gonna be that type of game, bro. I'm telling you, it's not. I mean, to me, it's either a pick 'em or to stay away from it. It's a division rival game. These division rival games, it doesn't matter what your record is. They're very competitive. Very competitive. So, I don't know. I'll watch what I'm doing with my money this weekend if I was y'all. If y'all going against the spread with the Giants.
You want to bet anybody that's watching on live or?
I like my money. I don't bet.
Just talking shit.
But we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm excited for this game. I'm actually gonna work a lot today so that way I don't gotta do that much working tomorrow.
Who is it? Is it Foles?
Foles is with the Bears now.
Oh damn.
It's Carson Wentz. He's
Did he replace Carson at one point?
Yeah, because Carson, I think he busted his knee or something.
Oh, okay.
And that was his Super Bowl run.
Yeah, I remember that.
So and that I don't want to make it sound like Carson Wentz is a scrub, like he sucks.
But
yeah, so I guess I am saying he sucks. I guess I am saying he sucks.
Jesus Christ.
He's a lot like Daniel Jones. I mean, Daniel Jones is only in his second year. Carson Wentz has been in the league for about, I think this is like his 4th year now, maybe his 5th year. Carson Wentz is always trying. He's somebody that if he keeps his legs moving, and he can make some magic happen down the field. But he also makes a lot of boneheaded mistakes. I mean, you put pressure in his face, he's like a Tom Brady. He's like a Tom Brady because Tom Brady doesn't scramble, but he's like a Tom Brady in the pocket, scrambling quarterback. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So he's gonna make mistakes, and he likes to take chances on trying to make things happen when they're not even there. Now Daniel Jones does the same damn thing, but Last week, what I was really happy about is that Daniel Jones had no turnovers at all, except for maybe 2 fumbles that he actually recovered. He recovered it though, so it didn't come up as a turnover. So that was great. That's something for Daniel Jones to build on. See, if you look at it, it's more pressure on the Eagles in this game than it is the Giants, because the Giants got they're just fighting for their respect. The Eagles, they're trying to fight for a playoff spot. So if they lose to us, that kind of puts a little dagger into their playoffs, playoff hopes. You know what I mean? And if by chance we get to the playoffs, we can make a little bit of noise. I mean, we found a running game. We're running the ball better. It's just that our wide receivers, and Golden Tate's coming back. He actually apologized to the team and the coaches and everything about about his outburst. He caught a touchdown and yelled at the camera, "Give me the ball." So, and then his wife actually went on Twitter or Instagram or something, and she had a rant about how the Giants ain't giving him the ball. I mean, I don't know. I respect it though, because his wife has his back, and even though he probably didn't really think that was a good idea for her to do that, but still, he probably in her defense, she's probably thinking, you know what, I'm glad she's my wife, and I'm glad she's my ride or die. So yeah, it's respect for that, but you can't be a me guy. You can't be all about yourself, and that brings me to this. With the wide receivers, we're not getting open like we should. There's some players that they are wide open, but in some aspects, Daniel Jones is getting so much pressure in his face, he doesn't see it. There was a lot of passes he missed in that Eagles game. Everybody wants to talk about not Daniel Jones, Evan Ingram dropping that catch. There was a lot of open holes in the game that Daniel Jones couldn't get to because of that defensive line from the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, our offensive line has gotten better in the past 2-3 weeks. And Jason Garrett, he's actually calling a great game. And he's actually using a lot of the players to the best of their abilities. Evan Ingram is having trouble catching the ball. So what does he do? He puts him in the backfield as a running back, run the ball. Because he's fast as hell. You know what I mean? So use him in that aspect. Use him in reverses. Slayton is not a number one wide receiver. I said this last week. That he's not a number one. Tate is not a number one. We're missing a deep threat. Slayton's that other half of that deep threat. If we get another one, then we can manipulate other parts of the wide receiver core, especially in a slot. So that has to happen. We gotta get those pieces. We don't got those pieces right now, and that's what's kind of strangling us a little bit. But to see us running the ball the way we're running the ball, I'm happy to see that. First 2 or 3 games in the season, we didn't rush over, I think, 50 yards, yo. It was horrible, man. In the Steelers game,
I did see those stats.
It was horrible. In the Steelers game, I think Barkley only rushed for 1 yard. I think it was 1 yard. It had to be 1 yard. He got stuffed every play.
Well, how many attempts?
I would say about 20. because
I had to add,
because
bro,
for the first half he was negative yards, yo. He was at one point he was at negative 15 yards. But see, this is the thing though. Our offensive line wasn't really established. They wasn't really gelled. They're gelled now. And Judge and Coach Colombo, they got a lot of moving parts with the offensive line. So they have their side, the left side that they move around, and the right side they move around. Now we got Will Hernandez coming back from his COVID that he had, and I'm hoping, this is what I'm hoping, and I know it's not going to happen, but I'm hoping that they keep Shane Lemieux at the left guard along with Thomas, who's our rookie left tackle, and they put Hernandez in Zeitler's spot. Now Zeitler's good too, but I'd rather have Zeitler as a swing man. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'd rather have him be a swing lineman, and then we can put Will Hernandez with the other rookie tackle that we got from Connecticut, Purdy, who's actually played really good in the last couple of games he's played in. If we can keep that line that way, I think we got a better shot at being a lot more productive. But I mean, I'm just a fake coach looking on looking on the outside. I'm a rec coach.
Well, shit. If you think about it, bro, like if you in the NFL and you ain't producing no W's, you know what I'm saying, like no wins, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
that's the shit that's the shit like I don't know. I be wanting to ask somebody. I think the only person I can really ask is G. As far as like coaches, like damn, like when they get, cause they get well, bro. Like what's his name? McAdoo.
Macadoodoo.
Bro, I ain't never seen. Bro, how long was he the coach for the Giants?
2 years.
Bro, it seemed like 2 months. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, what happened to home?
Now,
For some reason, like they boom, like such and such been fired. Boom, such and such been fired. And I be like, that ain't pressure. I know it's a team and everybody wants to show their management skills off on the team and things like that. And when you're with a team that's not like really up there with producing wins and shit like that, and it's been hard for them. You know what I mean? So like I think it might be pressure for a new coach, not new to coaching, new to the certain teams.
yeah.
So just to, all right, I'm gonna go with this team. They're not known for, you know what I mean? Like the last coach got fired because, you know what I mean, we wasn't like doing our job. So I'm gonna take on this responsibility. You know what I mean? And I'll be thinking like, how much do these coaches get paid? And
Hell yeah, Matt. Glad you asked.
how much these coaches get paid? And
Paper towel?
are they stacking their bread? Cause think about it. Cause what other? I don't know, man. It's just I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
The homie is not there. Like it ain't seem like no 2. It seemed like 2 months. Some fucking reason.
Well, you know what? When his first year as a coach, that's when we had Odell Beckham. We had Odell Beckham and Victor Cruz. We had a pretty good squad. I mean, I think we kind of underachieved in a lot of aspects, especially when we actually made it to the playoffs that year, his first year, and that's when we had that whole boat incident with Trey Songz and
That's why he wasn't winning because he was on a boat.
yeah. Well, but you know what? Everybody wants to kind of play that into it, but I don't think that was the problem. The problem is that fuck the boat shit. Where's your heads in the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they got a little full of themselves.
Yeah, I could.
You know what I mean?
I could
They got full of themselves. Everybody wants to blame the whole boat incident. Nah, I mean, whatever they do on their downtime, that's their prerogative. They can do whatever the hell they want on their own downtime. I mean, there's no rules with it. But I do get it when you sit there and say that, you know what, Victor Cruz, being a veteran of the whole group, he should have been like, nah, just can that shit. Let's focus on, you know, what we got to do. You know, be with your families or whatever, and let's, you know, get together collectively. You know, when it's time to go, and you know, let's you know, ball out. In the pregame, all 4 of them were out there with no shirts on. In Green Bay, cold as fuck, about 10 degrees outside, crazy wind chill, and they outside, like, you know, trying to show, like, yeah, we tough. Okay, but, you know, like, and that's kind of how you know that, you know, some teams aren't ready for what they're about to encounter. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't ready for that game. And I kind of blame the coaches, too. I blame McAdoo. I blame McAdoo for benching Eli Manning for Geno Smith, his suck ass. Why you say that? He's a black man. They never had a black quarterback. No, fuck that. Geno Smith sucks.
Yo, can niggas stop saying that shit? Can niggas really stop saying shit like that? Oh, he black. So
Come
nah,
on,
nigga was
man.
for somebody who don't watch football like the average football fan was, like the games that I saw, dude is ass. That's what I'm saying. I might not have seen his whole career or whatever, but like from what I've seen a lot with homie. Was he on the Jets?
He got drafted by the Jets.
Yo,
And we're not even going to talk about the damn Jets.
you want to talk about niggas putting up interception numbers?
We're not even going to talk about the damn Jets, man.
Yo, Gino over here.
You know what? I will say this one thing about the Jets.
I'm an idiot.
Then I'm gonna leave it alone. Then we're gonna jump to the next seg. All right, so the Jets are 0-8. They lost to the Patriots on Monday night, and it was a close game. They lost by 3. They lost because of a game-winning field goal. I didn't even watch the whole game. Matter of fact, I didn't watch the game at all. Really, kind of just looked at the highlights and everything, and I really feel like with the Jets right now, because I think their wins are going to start to come now, because this was the first game they actually had everybody kind of together, and it showed, because they scored 27 points. They haven't scored over 20 points. The last time they scored over 20 something points was when they played the Broncos, which was like a month ago. But they had their whole wide receiver core together. They got whatever they got with the running game, and they have Falco was the quarterback. They didn't have their starting quarterback because he's still hurt, and I really think that they're really ruining his career, and it really sucks because Darnold's he's a pretty good quarterback, and they're really like killing his career because they're not giving him the help that he needs. That offensive line is not that great at all. In the lineman that they picked up in the draft, I thought that, it was a solid pick, but the rest of the line as a whole, it's not that good. So the Jets, oh God, if I was a Jets fan, I'd probably taking more than just shots every goddamn day.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how, and I see why these Jets fans are always so angry. They're angry as hell, mad at everything and everybody. Like, yo, ain't our fault your GM sucks. Well, actually, no, it's not. The GMs in the past, they were horrible. The GM that they got now, he's solid. He came from the Ravens organization. So he knows how to put a solid squad together. He learned from the best. Ozzie Newsome. He used to play for the Browns. He was the Ravens GM. He stepped down from that, but now he does something else with the Ravens. But Ozzie Newsome was the best at this. How many times have we seen the Ravens defense? Ray Lewis, right? Their defense was always good. Their offense was I can't say their offense was always good because Trent Dilfer won a damn ring, but he was an ass quarterback. He got lucky because of that Ravens defense. And that Ravens defense beat my fucking Giants in the Super Bowl 2000. I'm still mad about that shit. But I'm just saying, like, he always puts together a powerhouse type of team. So Joe Douglas, which is the Jets GM, he learned from the best. So the Jets will get better in the next couple of years. They just gotta blow this shit. Now this is how you have to blow something up. And you gotta get rid of Gase. You gotta get rid of the head coach. I don't give a fuck how close of friends you two are. I don't care if Gase got you the job. Bye, Gase. Shit, get rid of him. That's the only way the Jets are gonna get better. Why you think Le'Veon Bell left? Why you think their star safety left? They left because they didn't want to be part of the bullshit no fucking more. So, and Truth, I'm sorry. I know Truth gonna be like, yo, Jeff, man.
You hate on his whole squad.
He gonna be like, Jeff, man, yo, they can't do this shit no more.
Truth gonna be like, yo, next time you got your sports segment, call me. Put me on speaker, nigga. We gonna talk some shit. I gotta defend my squad.
It's but I'm like I said, on the outside looking in. I mean, it's just my thoughts. Everybody else has, their way. Oh, you got a tank to get the good player. No, well, look, I don't know what mind some of these people be having. Why would you tank a whole season just to get one player in the first round?
Exactly.
What the? Why? I don't understand you people. I don't understand you people. Yo.
Say it loud.
if the Giants had that type of mind frame, because look, you want to see your team be competitive. You want to see your team be in every game. It's going to get to a point that you got to start winning those damn games, but that doesn't mean if you don't win those damn games that you got to fire the head coach. You got to cut your running back. You got to cut the quarterback. You got to blow up this. You got to blow up that. Like, because every time you do that shit, it always turns into another rebuild. Don't y'all understand that shit? Every time y'all do something like that, it turns into a rebuild. This is not Madden football. This is not your PS5. Do that shit, fuck up your own play money with that. You got to think about cap salary problems and shit. Now, the Jets got a lot of cap room. So they got some room to wiggle and do some shit. But that doesn't mean you got to get every free agent you see on the waiver line. I don't understand why fans are like that. Giant fans, you guys ain't no damn different. A lot of you Giant fans are a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, y'all do be the worst.
Dummies. Shit, like I don't understand how y'all think. I be in these group chats with the Giant fans, and it's like, damn, I don't even argue with you idiots no more because you guys are fucking dumb. Bunch of fucking know-it-alls. Listen, stick to your damn day job, your UPS job, your desk job, your McDonald's job. Stick to it. The fuck, man? Like, how you gonna sit there and say, "Oh, Daniel Jones is not the guy. He's not the answer"? I'm not saying he is either, but damn, give the guy a chance. It's only his second year. It's only his second year. He can only get better from here. Oh, we need to get Fields from Ohio State. Okay, so now you want to tank for him now, right? If we're not going to get the number 1 pick, you want to try to get him at what? Number 10? He's going to be gone. We don't need another quarterback right now. I'm tired of this rebuilding shit. Rebuild after rebuild after rebuild after rebuild. It gets tiring. Look at the Browns. Have the Browns been relevant besides this year since when? Since when? I'll tell you when. Bernie Kosar. 80s, early 90s. Ever since then, they sucked. They were ass. Juice, truck, nasty. The fuck, like I just don't understand how some of you fans think. You know what I mean? Like you fans think in a way where it's like you fans think in a way where it's like your opinion and the way you feel, that's the only thing that matters. No, it's not. You're entitled to your opinion, and I understand your opinion. I can understand anything that anybody has to say, but when you say the dumbest shit ever, y'all motherfuckers can't even enjoy a fucking win. We won the game Sunday. Oh, we almost lost that. We should have lost that. Daniel Jones did have 2 fumbles, but he recovered it. You guys find ways to bitch about every fucking thing. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's fucking, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? I want to smack each and every one of you dumbass idiots, man. I want to smack y'all. Throw some sense in your goddamn head, man. Like, damn, I'm on a rant now. Gosh, yo, but it irritates the fuck out of me. Jeff, man, Ron, man, y'all know I'm a diehard. Y'all know I go hard for my team, but I'm not gonna make no fucking dumbass, boneheaded, fucking stupid accusations about this and that. They need to fire Gettleman. Like, okay, fine, y'all feel that way, but shit, do y'all know what the fuck he goes through? Do y'all know what any of these front office people go through on a daily fucking basis? But y'all can be behind your fucking PC or your goddamn cell phone texting shit because y'all feel a certain goddamn way. Are you motherfuckers getting paid for this shit? Y'all get paid to get mad as a Giants fan? I need to know that shit. Do y'all get paid for that shit? No. You're just a fucking fan. We win a goddamn game. Y'all can't even fucking enjoy the goddamn win. Y'all gotta find something to bitch about. Oh, we still suck. Well, fuck you. Turn in your fan card. Get the fuck out.
Tell them how you really feel, Gerald. Stop holding it back.
God damn, man.
Unleash the beast.
It's just week in and week out, man. You got the same motherfucking people. The same motherfucking people. Or the Giants should do this, the Giants should do that. Man, yo, think about what your girl probably think you should do. The fuck? I'm just saying, man. Like, these people, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna get off it now. I think I got it out of my system, but
That's what we here for, G. You know what I'm saying?
fucking idiots, though. A lot. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. But a lot of these fucking fans are fucking idiots, man. They got nothing else better. I know we in a pandemic, but damn, nigga, go outside, walk around the park, play with your kids. You know, blow some leaves. The fuck, man. If you're lonely, shit, man, look at some damn Pornhub or something. Like, damn, what the fuck, man? Get your life.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Strip clubs is open. You won't be dumb enough? Go ahead and go. But damn, man, stop making all these stupid ass posts about, you know, everything which you don't know about. You don't know shit about nothing. When Golden Tate got into that fight, he got into a fight at the end of the game against the Rams, right? And he fought fuck, yo put that up for me, Jeff. The cornerback from the Los Angeles Rams. I be having these brain farts every time I'm up on the damn air, bro. Well, Golden Tate had a fight at the end of the game. The cornerback, yeah. For the LA Rams.
What did he do? Metcalf?
Not Metcalf.
He did something? What did he do?
Yeah, well, you know what? Put up the fight with Golden Tate after game.
Golden Tate?
Yeah, Golden Tate. Jalen Ramsey, that's his fucking name. All right, so I mean, for those that don't know, Jalen Ramsey dated Golden Tate's sister.
Uh-oh.
They have a baby together, but Ramsey left Tate's sister like on some abandoned type shit, and it's with another woman, and I think he's either getting married or she's pregnant too, or some shit like that. So,
damn.
as a brother, that's your sister. That's not gonna sit well with you. If it does sit well with you, something's wrong with your ass. That's your sister. You don't want no man disrespecting your sister like that, or anybody in your family. Period.
Whoop your ass.
So there was a tackle in that game with Jalen Ramsey. Like he fucking reamed the fuck out of Golden Tate. It was a illegal hit, textbook tackle, but it was a lot with that tackle. Like he drove him into the ground. So after the game was over, Golden Tate on some fucking ghetto boy shit. Got in this shit and knocked his wig, and they was fighting on the ground. Now a lot of Giants fans saying, "Oh, that has no place in football, or that should have never happened." But did you know the whole fucking story? Everybody want to judge before they fucking understand what the fuck is going on. Y'all didn't know the whole damn story. This is deeper than football. This is family related. So this is my point with a lot of it's not just Giants fans, it's just fans in general. Everybody want to jump on something and have their opinion before they get all their facts.
I feel you, man.
And that's a key word, facts. You gotta understand what the fuck is going on before you want to sit there and chime in and say what you feel. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Now, I do understand that there's no place in it for as an organization wise. But fam, when it comes to your family, when it comes to your blood, fuck all that.
So then that's one of those things you can't just blame the players. You got to blame the coaches. Shouldn't the coaches know that?
Well, the coaches didn't know. Matter of fact, Joe Judge didn't know nothing about it at all.
So they didn't know that he had family relations
Nope.
with this guy.
Nope.
Your sister was at one time married to him.
Nope.
They didn't know that.
They didn't know shit.
Somebody on anybody's squad knew that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I can't blame
but you know
him.
what? But you know what? I guarantee you that some of the Giants players knew.
Oh, that's even worse.
They knew.
Because then they should have been like, yo, coach, sub out for whoever. You know what I mean? Because he gonna do something extra. You know what I mean?
Some of the Giants players knew, and the LA Ram players know too, man. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
This shit was on TMZ last year though when the shit happened.
Right.
It was on TMZ.
But that's what I'm saying, man. It's an organizational thing. It's not a player thing. But again,
but you can't get mad at a grown ass man sticking up for his family, for his sister, because she's done wrong by another millionaire. You know what I mean? A fucking dickhead. He's a good player, but he's a dickhead, man. Like, you don't do shit like that, man. Like, I'm big on respecting women, especially black women, yo. We gotta respect our women. And that's a problem that a lot of men have. And then you wonder why it's a lot of women, fucking with white dudes or whatever. But on the flip side, black women get mad when a black dude get it with a white woman.
I've been the victim of that.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate racial relationships. It happens.
It does happen.
It happens.
Yes, sir.
And the thing is, like, my thing is, I wasn't even looking at. I wasn't sitting around when they talking about I gotta get a white girl. It was just like, yo, I fuck with her, she fuck with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who the fuck is? I'm whatever, man. I'm not looking at color, but
I'm done with my rant, man.
It's the whole.
That was a long rant too. I mean, it's
22 minutes later.
Was it really?
But you know what? For weeks I've been holding back, man. I've been holding back.
I said,
And-
tell them how you feel.
I don't know, man. It's like I don't even know what touched the red button. I don't know what happened. I don't know what tipped it off.
I don't know.
Me neither, G. Let's just move on.
Exactly.
I'm good.
So,
moving on.
birthday cake.
Next,
I didn't tell my mother what kind of cake I wanted. You know what I'm saying? My fat ass still talking about cake, right? Said, nigga, we don't care. We ain't getting nothing. That's not true.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next segment, and this next segment is really gonna it's gonna take us
No, hold on. You want to do the the smaller ones first?
what else you got?
The OnlyFans. You want to talk about that? Chris Brown.
All right, lead it off.
Okay. It was just you see everything on the fucking internet, obviously.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? So it said Chris Brown has an OnlyFans page. Then it says, does that mean his career is over? I'm like, wow. You know what I mean? Because he's charging like $20 a month or some shit like that for his OnlyFans or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what is he supposed to charge? $2,000? You feel what I'm saying? Not saying he can't, but at the same time, he still wants the shit to be affordable for everybody. You know what I mean? And the thing is, people got to stop assuming shit. Me and G was talking about this shit earlier. People got to stop assuming shit. You don't see somebody doing something, all of a sudden, they ain't got no money. You know what I mean? I don't see you touring, or he ain't got no money. Or I don't see you on stage, he ain't got no money. Last time you put a song out, or he ain't got no money. Yo, you know how long artists go without, like, releasing music? If somebody would drop, like, a song in 2015, they might not drop nothing else in 2019.
But yet alone, do you know when they do their tours? You know how much money they making off their tours?
Yeah.
I'm leaving it at that. More stupid ass people.
I mean, I'm like, bro, like, people got, yeah, man, it doesn't make any sense. It's just assuming shit. And the thing is, because it's like, oh, it's Chris Brown. So I'm like, bro, like, people could do, that's another thing people understand. People could do what they want to do. You know what I mean? If he want to start an OnlyFans, let him do it.
Wait, I'm baffled. That nigga started the OnlyFans. I get it. Ain't no tours this year. They done lost millions and millions of dollars. Fair enough. Start that shit up. But this nigga not and damn. I don't want to say pause either, but that nigga ain't even showing no nudity. That nigga just putting up family photos for $20 a month.
Bro.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask you. I was curious. Not that I wanted to know, really.
So I had to look that up.
But
I was like,
no,
wait,
at the same time, because my thing is this, I'm not even defending him or offending him. But the thing is if he has a core fan, not core, but like he has a crazy fan base. A lot of people like Chris Brown. You know what I mean?
Of
A
course.
lot of women love Chris
A
Brown.
lot of women love it, and they're going to spend that $20.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They'll spend that money. They don't give a shit.
Nigga, for family photos? You
They
gonna get the fuck out of here, nigga?
They don't care.
Well,
So
shit,
they go,
well, shit,
You get the fuck
if I came across
Take your
that,
ass to CVS and develop them shits like everybody else.
if I came across that, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I want to see. If I came across that, shit.
it's internet content. That's all
but
it is.
I get what you're saying though, Jeff.
I do get it.
I get what you're
I
saying
get it.
though.
Nigga.
You know what I mean? But
Not that I want to see his junk neither. I go, ooh, let me see that motherfucker.
I don't want to see no junk. I don't see no trunk. I want to see
Yo,
shit.
that's wild.
where's she at? That's what I want to see. But
Exactly. Give me them
I
cruise
say, yo, you got
nigga.
got
Fuck outta here.
OnlyFans. I didn't think, honestly speaking, I never thought like dudes would get OnlyFans. I thought it was just like a IG female thing. That's what I always thought.
Well,
'Cause
I mean,
I only see women with them.
That's the new popping thing now. I told you before earlier before I think Kim Bella got one too now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
People from Love had I think Safari said he had one.
Yo, I wasn't there when Sean said he was training her. I damn near ran into the gym. I damn near ran to the gym. Like,
Wait,
nigga,
he
what up? You need a spot?
He was training who?
Kim Bella.
A word?
Damn.
Nigga, word.
Jesus, man.
I'm blowing mad nigga spots up. I'm like, yo, I was there, nigga. That nigga looking through the window. Who that chunky black guy through the window? That's Jeff. Don't worry about him.
I followed Jewels on his iPage and
Yeah.
he said something. He actually announced the fact that she had a OnlyFans or whatever. And he said, "Yeah, look, you see, he said you can look, but don't touch." I'm like, okay.
Nigga,
All right.
I don't get it, man. I mean, that's cool though.
Yeah, that was my only point. Like, as far as like somebody just doing something, like, oh, he got an OnlyFans. Like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But the only reason I brought it up was because they were saying shit like, oh, is his career over? I said, no, I don't think his career's not over.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
Not at all.
Because of
Yeah,
only.
man.
I'll put it this way. Okay, let's say remove OnlyFans. Is his career over? Because that's the only thing that they put out there. Okay, I could say he's doing this because he ain't got no money. So I'm gonna say his career over. Remove the thing that makes him money. Is his career over? You feel what I'm saying?
Listen,
Right.
It's just,
as long as he has a catalog, his career is never over.
bro, man, he's not
Damn
going
sure ain't.
nowhere.
If he invested into owning his own shit, his career is never over. He's getting abundance of money.
Yeah.
So man,
And plus, there's things that people do behind the scenes and shit that people have that know nothing about. Everything ain't just about like just the profession you see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, Chris Brown, he makes music. Okay, he can't tour. He ain't got no money coming in. How do you know that?
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? How do you know? I've never been a person that I don't get. I'm not checking nobody's pockets. I don't care what he makes
right.
or anybody makes. You feel what I'm saying? That's not gonna help me sleep better at night or worse. You know what I mean? Oh damn, Chris Brown is broke. Yay, I'm happy now. That's ignorant. I don't give. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
why would I be happy if somebody else is fucked up? You know what I mean? Like people
You're
just.
absolutely right, man.
Yeah, people, man. Oh my God, man. It's just.
Yeah, I'm about to do OnlyFans for real. Nigga, I'm trying to go to the next level. Nigga.
What's the content gonna be like?
Nigga, I don't know.
Podcast equipment.
You think it would? For $3.99, nigga. I'm gonna show you. He said
Except for $3.99.
Hey, I mean, I'm keeping it
But
reasonable.
hey,
with my-
that shit adds up. You get a good following.
Goddamn right.
Jeff gonna get nasty on that shit. Show all the bitches too. For $3.99, you could talk on this mic.
Like that nigga had assless chaps. I ain't never seen a nigga like
God
that.
damn. VIP access. That nigga said assless chaps. Jesus Christ, yo.
Yeah, stupid, man.
All right, so
I got something.
yeah, Jeff's a fool, man. Jeff is a fool.
About a month ago, we talked about the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, the Broadway, I guess the Broadway show, whatever.
Okay.
Well, on HBO Max, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but on HBO Max, they're gonna have a Fresh Prince of Bel Air reunion.
Yeah, I saw the
Trailer?
preview.
Trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna actually come out on November 19th. And it's oh, I-
Singing the instrumental to the song.
Oh,
Doons, dee-doon, doons.
no, this is the yeah, I got you. But it's gonna be kind of dope to see the whole cast back. You know they're a lot older. I mean we were younger when they were on, but you know it's dope. It's dope to see them on the set. You know what I mean? And I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna check it out. You know.
I'm gonna check it out too.
And I saw on the trailer that
They got the black on Viv.
I saw on the trailer that the original Aunt Viv is gonna be there too.
Yeah.
I think I seen something about her, and I don't know if it's a piece up thing, but it's just like a moving on thing between her and Will.
They patched it up.
They
You know what I mean?
did. They did that. They passed
That
it
shit
up
been
on
going
screen.
on. That
Yeah.
shit been going on for the longest.
Yeah.
I think she was a better Viv anyway, in my opinion.
Me too.
But
R.I.P. Uncle Phil.
yeah, man.
That's going to be the only bummer, man.
That's gonna be like a tear. That's gonna be waterworks.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Because they gotta talk. Like you can't. You have to talk about Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be an asshole here, but if you think about like, if Uncle Phil, and I'm not talking about nobody passing away, but like, let's say like Ashley couldn't make it, but Uncle Phil was still here. But we really miss Ashley. Think about it. Think about it. I'm being honest. Think about it. She was part of the show, but it was like
Nah.
she was like Judy from Family Matters. She didn't really do nothing.
Actually, you know what?
Think about it. I'm not being an asshole, but think about it. Hillary played a role.
But she was more of a Judy though than me.
This nigga said she went up the stairs and disappeared.
She was a dumb Judy. I mean, she was just an airhead in that show, man. Like,
Yeah.
she didn't know what was going on. But yeah, I agree with you though.
I mean, I gave it to you, but it's like, do we need Jazz? Like, do we need Jazz to come through?
I think he just there for support. That's his homie.
Yeah.
But
can,
you know
I
what?
can see that.
But you know
like,
what? Even though he probably didn't even need it because of the fact that they were a rap duo.
Right.
So he didn't really need that cred, but he said that Will actually not pressured him, but you know, it was like, yo, you need to come on the show, and you know, whatever. And it kind of it made the show to me a little bit more funnier. You know what I mean?
It did.
Especially him getting thrown out the house. Ah!
Yeah, that was funny.
I think it was. Like, I think they used like the same take.
Yes.
Of him
Yeah.
getting-
Yeah, every
You know what I'm
time.
Yeah, because he had the same clothes on every time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo, that was funny, man.
But I thought having him on the show was dope. Jeffrey was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why he got them fat jokes off.
Yeah.
Yo, remember the episode when he thought he won the lottery?
Oh, that's fucked up.
when he
That's
did
fucked
that,
up.
yeah.
He had the OJ's playing. He was dancing, money, 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 money. Like
Yo,
he was feeling
He
himself.
started shitting on everybody. I don't need you. I don't need you.
And I definitely don't need you.
That nigga said, "You can keep the tape. I'm buying the OJs." So, all right.
Yo, remember that? Remember
That's
that
fucked
the
up.
end of one episode when Uncle Phil was sat on the bed and Will was under the bed. and
Yeah.
it was like a whole bunch of arms.
They saw the
and
legs and shit come out. That's what Willie want to get his tonsil
Yes.
removed.
He was like, ah! I was like, oh, that shit's funny as hell.
Yeah, man.
But damn, we can reminisce about this shit all fucking day, man. I
I'm
mean,
like, damn, no uncle.
the '90s
Yeah,
was
it's gonna be a bummer. No,
the
Phil.
'90s was nothing like no other, bruh.
Just to see what he like if Uncle Phil was still here, just to see what like his mindset would be now. You know what I mean? Like, cause can't nobody talk
That's
for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like none of his kids. Like, can't nobody come on there and talk for him. You know what I mean? Because
That's
he
true.
wasn't on the show. Like the chemistry between them and
That's true.
That's
Dope.
that very dramatic scene when Will got dissed by his dad again.
Yes.
Will said that
yeah. I heard about that.
on the set when they did the live taping or whatever. After when he went into Uncle Phil's arms, he was crying.
Yeah.
He said that Uncle Phil whispered in his ear. He said, "Now that's acting."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was a very caring and very like
Just came off like it.
Yeah.
father figure, man.
That's what he said. Will Smith was like in the scene. He was like, "Yo," James Avery was like, "Yo, use me,
Yeah.
use me in the scene." You feel what I'm saying? And bro, like damn,
Yeah. Damn, man.
that's some. That's some.
But
and he's-
I can remember him from a lot of other shows too. He was in that
Oh, yeah.
that sitcom Sparks.
Yeah.
yeah, with
Remember that shit?
the dude from Empire. What's his name?
Who
Which one? Which two?
You know I suck with names.
Lucius Lyons, he played in Empire. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
I forgot his name.
God
What
damn.
the fuck is his name?
the first Iron Man black guy. I
Man,
think
ain't
you're
that
talking
some? Wow, I gotta look it up.
Lucius Iron. I mean, Lucius Lyons. That's his name.
Terrence Howard.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, really? How the fuck I draw a blank with that shit?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Plus,
contagious.
nah. Plus, what's the name? Miguel Nunez. He played Biscuit in Life.
Okay, yeah.
The guy who got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
man.
gay dude.
Oh, Pretty Ricky, what they called him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know he's
Yo,
in his
some-
60s?
Really?
He's 60 years old, yo.
Miguel Nunez.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Wow.
He don't look it at all, right?
Nah.
Wow, that is crazy.
I saw that in the headline. I said, yo, is this a real website?
Yeah,
Man, I Googled his name, yo. He is 60 years old.
Some people age real good.
Yeah, man.
God
That's some.
damn.
You ever see some shit like you see like an actor, then you go back, then that actor becomes famous, then you be like, oh, he was on such and such when he was younger.
Right.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's some. Yo, man. It's
So his
people come a long way.
They do.
acting career had to start in the 70s, man.
Probably.
So he was probably in some shit that we seen but didn't know was him.
And then we didn't pay attention.
I think he was. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was in. I think
Guaranteed.
he was in Friday the 13th. I think he was.
Really?
I could be wrong. But I think he was in one of those movies.
He probably died then.
He did. I think he had a jerry curl or something. Yeah.
You know they killed a black person first.
Yeah, I think they were. It's true. It's true.
I think it was practice. He got killed on the. Yo, hey, first play. Oh shit.
I think he was in a. I think he had. I don't know if a jerry curl, but like the 80s hair.
Yeah.
And he was in a van, and they had heard a noise, so you know the dude got to get out and check the shit, right? The girl stays inside the. I mean, she died too, but still, you know what I mean?
Stupid ass movies, motherfucker. I'll be starting that bitch up leaving. Like, oh.
Yeah,
But you know what? Speaking of these stupid ass shit, you ever see that commercial where it's like a like a Michael Myers type of commercial, whatever. The guy has a mask or some shit. I forget the name of the commercial, but they're trying to say, let's get in the car. Let's leave. Let's leave.
Yes. With
And
all
then
the
they was
little
like,
kids.
no, let's go in the garage where the chainsaws are.
Yes.
Why don't we just get in the running car? It's a running car sitting there.
What the fuck is you
Yeah.
thinking?
Yeah.
And then I think they said, no, let's not go there. Let's go to the cemetery. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like,
I'm serious.
and I don't want to say white people up. I just said it.
That happens. Some of you seen this. Some of you seen this commercial, right? Now I might butcher the words, but it's exactly what it is. It's exactly what I'm talking about. It's this black dude comes on, right?
Mhm.
And I think he's like a coach of a team, like a little league team or some shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think the team was getting ready to play. You know what I mean? And at the end of the commercial, Stouffer's lasagna or some crazy shit like or Stouffer's pizza, but like that has nothing to do with what the fuck like just happened.
Commercial,
They
yeah.
didn't show him eating it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
I
like,
don't like none of that. I don't like none of that shit because it don't look like nothing like the commercial.
Oh, none of that shit do.
bro. You ever sit there and watch them put together?
like Hungry Man. Like
Yeah.
they ain't no Hungry Man. I'm still hungry.
I say the
Fuck.
same thing about Boston Market. Them portions
That's
is too
true,
small.
too. That's true too.
They be like, oh nigga, you just greedy. I said, I'm a big nigga. I gotta get full. What you mean? I ain't greedy.
Don't eat a burger from anywhere, nigga. Them shits do not look like nothing on TV.
Exactly.
You be like, nigga, how the bread all smushed?
Yeah, just like when they actually show you how they put that shit together, like the fucking like
Yeah.
the Big Mac and all that shit.
Yeah.
They pin that shit down,
Yeah.
bro. Like
Then it should be undercooked, or they just like brown it
yeah,
on top.
or they do that shit
Yeah.
with a turkey. Like they'll steam one part just to
Yes.
cut it for
Yeah.
just to make it look good on some display shit. Wasting food.
Only in America, baby.
Starving all over the world. This is how we do. We waste food.
Only in America.
I'm like, all right.
All right, go to the next to the next segment. This is gonna be the last segment. And it's gonna be a little bit of a serious segment. We're gonna talk about domestic violence. And we're gonna talk about both sides of domestic violence and things of that nature, because it's not always women. It's also women. You know, women have ways of doing some type of domestic violence towards men. So we're gonna talk about that and just give our thoughts and our opinions. And I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start with the women first. We all know that there's and we probably know of some women, whether it be in our family or it could be a friend or somebody that you know of, heard of, or whatever. They could be in a situation where it's like they can't get out, and what they think is love, it's really not love. It's more of a controlling type of love that a man can put on a woman. You get what I'm saying so far? So that being said, if you know of a woman that's in, and I'm not saying that you gotta get in somebody's business, but if we're gonna be in a position to protect our women, so that way they can live regular lives, so that way they can be, what their worth is. We have to try to help them the best way we can. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to call the police or whatever. Um, there's ways we can kind of try to get them on the right trending in the right path, where we can get some type of counselors involved. Let a counselor know, this is what's going on. This is what I know. Or I mean, if you can talk to them yourself and try to get them away from a situation that they're in, that's a good thing too. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to see women being violently abused and hurt. Especially if there's kids involved, because kids see that now. Now kids grow up, they're gonna think that that's the way to handle certain things. I gotta beat on my girl, or I gotta, we don't want that. So we're gonna converse this around, and just just speak our opinions on it, and I'll just take it from there. So Ron, we go to you, then we go to Jeff, then come back to me.
All right, so it's it's crazy. It's like G said, like nobody should put their hands on a female, but at the same time, it does go the other way. You know what I mean? And sometimes, in my opinion, I think like some women might be spiteful towards certain shit. You feel what I'm saying? To the point where like I'll say something to you, like I'll antagonize you. I mean, just to do some shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? It could be the same type of chick to the point like she might like wish bad shit on you. Then to the point like once you do something to her, the bad shit happens. Like she'll say some shit like, "I hope you lose your job and I hope you can't afford to pay your car," and she'll make that happen by like saying like, "Oh, he hit me." And shit like that. And what happens? Oh, he'll go to jail. There go his job. You know what I mean? He'll go to jail. Like the car's gone. You know what I mean? It could be some spiteful shit behind it, to the point where like, oh, they gonna believe me anyway because I'm a woman. You know what I mean?
True.
And the thing is, don't get me wrong. Like if something happens, you supposed to you should call for help. You should call 911.
Right.
He should go to jail. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like when you sit here and push buttons intentionally, I don't understand that shit. Cause like sometimes I done seen it too. Like I done heard women have debates over whose boyfriend did what, or whose boyfriend did more damage. That's nothing. Like my boyfriend knocked my teeth out and cracked my ribs, or that's nothing. My boyfriend slammed me on the ground and cracked my collarbone. Like what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? Like
That's crazy.
that's some stupid shit, bro. Like you serious?
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, and that's the thing, and that's the thing. My boyfriend, he's still your boyfriend. You know what I mean? We're not glossing over that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if that's what you like, that's what you like. But if that's what you like, you can't complain about the shit. But you will anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think no man. We're just talking about the females, right? That's just the one side of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think no man should put his hands on a. If you mad about something, leave the crib. You feel what I'm saying? You
Take a
mad about
walk.
something? Yeah. Go take a walk, get yourself some fresh air, go to the gym, hit the heavy bag. You got something to hit now. Why? It ain't breathing, it ain't the same. Ain't no life form in that shit, so it don't mean nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like just go take a walk, bro. Like that whole hitting women shit, because in your mind, it might be easier, like to get my frustrations out on somebody who I assume can't fuck me up or who can't hit back. You know what I mean? And at the same time, like, bro, like, how can I put this? I could understand, like, if I'm not understanding I'm not understanding no man putting his hands on a woman. My thing is, like, if a woman has to defend herself, then she has to defend herself.
Right.
You know what I mean? No matter what. Like, if he's a big dude and she's a woman, or if not, if they're the same fucking size, chances is she might be timid because at the same time, he's looking at her. Excuse me, she's looking at him. Oh, that's my protector. But, like, if he's my protector and he's fucking me up, who do I call now? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, like, any dude put his hands on a woman, bro, like, that's some sucker shit, man. I don't like that shit at all, bro. Go take a walk, man. And we can get to the flip side of it. I mean, because it's probably a flip side to what I'm saying right now. You know what I mean? But we get to the flip side of it. You know what I mean? It's on you, Jeff.
My point is like this: everybody keep their hands to themselves, especially as an adult. I agree with you. In certain situations, like if you get attacked by a stranger, yeah, you're going to have to man up or fight, or a woman's going to fight, or whatever it is. Because if a woman come after me with a gun, God bless. I'm doing everything I can to defend myself than catching a bullet. Girlfriend, lover, whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? I'm going down fighting.
Exactly.
But before I would even let it get to that level, I'm with you on that. You know, yo, go somewhere else. Walk away. We'll argue another day. Cut your phone off. You'll scream and text at me later. Find somebody to talk it out with. A lot of the times, after people who do domestic violence shit, you know, they end up going to therapy and stuff and realizing, you know what I'm saying, whatever it was, pent up frustration that, you know, it's like you take it out on her or she take out on you, or, you know what I mean? And she actually was really mad at her dad because that nigga left in 76. And you just found out, you know, some shit like that. And it's like, nigga, you know, but because a lot of shit is generational. But yeah, you know, find a way to go other means about it, because the law is serious. That shit ain't fun.
No, it's not.
I've been in that situation. Yeah, nigga, she was attacking me, and they looking at me like I was hitting her, and I'm like, no, nigga, no, I was the victim. You know, and I get you. I get it, it's a definitely
as if that can't happen, right?
Oh, no, the chauvinistic patterns of, I'm gonna say older men from our age up, because the younger kids are kind of realizing it,
Right?
but the older dudes, ain't no way this woman gonna hurt you. I'm like, no, nigga, she hurting me. You know, whatever it is. It's crazy, but you know, it's old world thinking that, you know, everybody has to get past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's wild, but you're right. You know, find another outlet if you have that much anger or something, or realize what you're arguing about. I had to walk away from certain people because it was like, yo, I'm not gonna argue about cereal, my man. Come on, nigga. You know the Fruity Loops. You ready to go to hands, nigga? It's Fruity Loops, nigga. That's a serious story. You know what I mean? Like, on some shit. Like,
Fruity Loops would be good, the motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh shit! He said I'm not gonna argue with you about cereal.
But you see what I'm saying? Like,
It's the way he said it too. It's the way he said it too. That shit was calm as hell. It's like,
Yeah, that's funny.
yo, because next thing you know, I'm in jail. Right?
not funny.
And it's not worth it over
man.
cereal.
Nigga, ain't shit worth cereal. I don't give a fuck who make it. General Mills,
That's
Exactly.
fucking Cheerio
That's the
bean.
point.
Post.
That's the point. Yeah. Special K, all that shit. Yeah, that's the point.
Who cares?
That's
you
the
know?
point.
Like, yo, like what Jeff at? He doing 9 to 5, nigga. Fuck that shit. That nigga gone.
That's crazy.
Like, nah, man. But y'all right. You know, find another outlet. You know what I mean? Like it. We can overcome it. It can be overcome.
Yeah, that I agree with you with that 100%.
Yeah. Go ahead, Joe.
And the reason why I agree with you 100% because, you know, it's one thing to put your hands on a woman, But it's another thing to be adults about the situation. Y'all can talk. You know, like, and I think the reason why shit like this happens, and I'm talking about on the like the men being the aggressive one. We don't, you don't know. Like, he could have grew up in an environment where that's what his dad did to his mom. You know, like, he's seen some shit. And it's like I said before, when you got kids, they absorb that shit and they think that's the way you gotta handle things. So that's where it may kind of stem from. You know what I mean? Because I don't think anybody's born to be you know, to beat on women. I don't think anybody's born for that shit. You gotta see some shit for that shit to actually, you know, start to believe that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all about how you're raised. My dad always told me, you never put your hands on a woman. My mother always told me, you never put your hands on a woman.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you a small little story about my little childhood that really shaped my fucking life in the fucking flash. It was my Uncle T, my dad. It might have been my cousin Tommy and my cousin Ernest. They was all going to the car show at the Javits Center in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go so damn bad, right? I think my dad told me that maybe my dad didn't want me to go because I guess he just wanted to be with the fellas, you know, his nephews and his brother. Because
Right.
my Uncle T is his brother. So my mother, she was pulling me back because I really wanted to go. I'm thinking I'm going. She said, "Oh no, you're not going. You're not going." I turned around. I smacked my mother in the face. That's the last time I ever thought about smacking a woman ever in my life. My mother whooped my ass until I don't know. I fell asleep. I remember coming down the stairs, and you know how it is in black houses. You get your ass whipped. After your ass whooping, everybody nice to you. Like, why the fuck you nice to me? You just whooped my ass.
You just woke up from a coma, nigga.
Yeah, right. Right.
Thought you wasn't gonna make it.
Nigga said I fell asleep.
Exactly.
I
Trying to let that go
yeah.
by. Real small.
I remember her asking me. I remember.
I wasn't gonna say that. Nigga said I fell asleep. Said nigga.
Because that
You stop.
that
Go ahead,
ass
bro.
whooping was a lot longer than the other ass whoopings.
Nigga said I fell
I'm
asleep.
gonna put it like that. But I remember her asking me if I wanted something to eat. I think it was like maybe dinner time or some shit. You know, she asked me if I wanted something to eat. She gave me something to eat. We had a good night. But that ass whooping that my mother gave me, she gave me that ass whooping not because she wanted to kill me, but it's like, you know, like, yo, first of all, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I mean, you get an ass whooping every now and then when you deserve it.
Right.
I deserve that ass whooping. I smacked the shit out of my mother. I should never did that.
Right.
And she actually talked to me about that. That's what I'm getting at. What I'm saying is it's about how you're raised. If you see your father beating on your mother, ain't no talking about why I beat your mother. But the fact that I did something, I got my ass whipped. Now this is why I'm gonna let you understand why I whipped your ass.
Right.
That whole talk was you will never put your hands on a woman. She told me when you get older and you got a woman and you living with a woman, you don't put your hands on a woman. The first thing she told me to do, you either call the police or you leave. I remember this shit. Now I was like maybe 7 years old, 6 years old. So it still rings in my head. I don't care how mad I get at my girl. I don't care how much I want to put my hands around her throat. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna provoke me to put my hands on her, because in my eyes, she's still that much precious to me as the mother of my kids and as the woman that I love. I'm never gonna put my hands on her. You know what I mean? And Just I just want dudes out there, man. If you listen to this podcast, if anything has never been like brought to light or you learn from in your life, that's something that you shouldn't do. You shouldn't put your hands on a woman. They don't deserve that. No matter how mad you get, if you can't talk it out, then you need to walk out. If it ain't fixable, you just need to leave it. Simple. It saves a lot of aggravation and legal shit. You don't need none of that shit. You don't need that shit. Just leave the situation if you can't fix it. So I mean,
I think a lot of some people they try to. I don't have proof, but sometimes I think people get a pass when it comes to mental illness. You know what I mean? So when somebody
meaning that people fake it,
man, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it could be people out here. Oh, what was wrong with him? I mean, oh, he had history of such and such, and what was wrong? Or he had history of such and such. You know what I mean? And
just so they don't see jail time, but
I mean,
still like.
Yeah, but at the same time, it could be shit ain't got to be true. You know what I mean? At the same time, like it could really be dudes out here that just plain stupid and fucking bored,
Yeah.
and they just want to take their day out on their woman. You know what I mean? And no mental shit. I mean, you're just a stupid. You're just a dummy. You know what I mean? Like I gotta hit somebody. I'm mad about something. I said, nigga, hit a nigga.
But
right.
You know what I mean?
Here's something that'll hit you back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Real quick.
Exactly.
Right.
But to the women, listen, you gotta be strong. You gotta be stronger than what you don't think that you are. Women are, to me, I mean, I don't know if you guys agree, but I really feel like women are stronger than men. And the reason why I say that is because of all the shit they go through. They get birth, they have menstruals, they go through a lot of shit. We don't go through a lot of stuff like that.
They definitely stronger than men.
You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
So saying all that, you gotta know when it's time to get out. You gotta know when it's time to leave. You don't deserve to be butchered on. Black eyes, busted lips, busted ribs. It leads to a dead end. It leads to death. You don't need that shit in your life. If you got kids, take your kids and go.
But then you got some women who don't want to leave.
But okay, so you talk about mental illness. That's a mental illness. Your ass is getting beaten, and you still, I love this man. No, that man don't love you. Any man that put his hands on you, that's not love. You're not a child. You're a grown woman. You don't deserve to be having your hands put on in no type of way.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Be strong about yours. Take care of yours. I mean, like I said, to me, women need to be protected, just as much as anything else. But I really feel like women are very strong. They're very strong humans. They're very strong. Use your mind. Use your head.
I want to interject real quick. Even with mental health, so like if you say if it's the stereotype of the dude claiming he got mental health and that's why he's beating on his woman, that's not an excuse that can fly with me, because you know what? You see just how your mother beat you unconscious, and then you came back and she talked to you, and she explained. You just didn't get a beating, and then the life went on as it was.
Right.
You don't ever hit a woman. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That needs to be taught, and that's what's not taught to a lot of people.
True.
And vice versa, if it's a girl stomping on a dude or doing whatever, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, don't go out there fighting with dragons. You get what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna bite your back or whatever it is, or you're gonna get arrested. You understand? These lessons need to be taught from the beginning,
Gotta be taught at home.
Especially if you're saying your boy or the child, girl or guy, whatever it is, has that mental handicap that they're gonna try to use as an excuse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, nigga. Just like they know how to look both ways when they cross the street.
Right.
You don't hit a woman, or
Right.
you don't hit whoever.
Right.
And you don't do this.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? And that's one of those that can be drilled in their head from an age. Like you can't use that as an excuse.
I really feel like accountability with kids, it starts like around the age of 6 or 7. That's just my belief. It starts there because, all right, you're in first grade
Mm-hmm.
around that time. you kind of know things. You're asking a lot more questions at that age. You're around people a lot more than you have been because of the fact that you are in school. So you got friends, you got teachers, you got curriculums. You got to know your assignments. You got to know what book to have for any subject that you're having.
Right, right.
This is what I go through now with my kids. You know what I mean? And sidebar, my son Eli, he and I tell my girl this. My son is not stupid.
Right.
If he's not feeling something, he just ain't fucking with it.
Right.
So he decided not to go to one of his classes because he don't like the teacher. And I don't blame him because, like, she kind of comes off a little crazy.
Fair enough.
But he decided not to go Monday. He decided not to go Thursday. She sent the email, and, my girl, she was upset about it. But I'm telling her, like, yo, there's no need for you to be upset or embarrassed because our son knows that he's accountable for his classes.
Right.
He knows the times. He knows the schedule. So we gotta instead of holding his hand, because a lot of these parents they want to hold their kids' hands. I'm not holding my kids' hands. I'm gonna hold your ass accountable.
Yeah.
You fail something, now guess what? You're gonna have to study. I'm gonna give you the tools to do it, but I'm not gonna give you the answers to do it.
Right.
That's just like in life when you grow up. I'm not gonna give you the tools to how to treat a woman, but I'm not gonna hold your hand with it either. When you're wrong, you're wrong. If you gotta go to jail because you did something wrong, you abused your woman. That's on you.
Right.
You gotta deal with the consequences that you got yourself into. So, like, piggybacking off of what Jeff said, it starts at home. Everything starts at home. We gotta be better parents in the house. We gotta be better idols for our kids. We gotta let them see that they can do and be whatever they want to be.
Yep.
They gotta see that shit. They gotta know when they with a woman that, okay, if you disagree with something, doesn't mean you gotta put your hands on a woman. I don't give a fuck what it is. Even if she cheated on your ass, you should be more. You wanna fight the dude, nigga? You should be more mad at the woman than the dude. At that point, just leave. Period. Let the dude have her.
Exactly.
What's the sense of you catching a case now because you want to kill this girl because she fucked another dude? Or she didn't do exactly what you wanted her to do in the house. How does that make you a fucking man? It makes you a pussy. Stop putting your hands on these women. Stop thinking that you're fucking you're too good for whatever can come your way. Shit, you don't know. Shit, you can go to jail for beating on your woman or killing your woman, but guess what? You're going to jail now. They get worried about if you did something to a woman, you might have some dudes in there that don't appreciate that shit, and they're gonna fuck you up in there.
Yep.
I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of facts, man. It's my opinion. It may not be factual to you, but this is actual shit that actually happens, man. We gotta stop putting our hands on our women. Period.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because, like, when you do shit like that, that makes the woman seem like she's not valuable. Like, she doesn't like. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to, I'm not good enough for him. Him meaning like the man of her life, even if he's putting his hands on her.
Right.
So then it's like, damn, he doesn't love me. I don't want to leave him even though he beats my ass. You know what I mean? So here comes suicide. You know what I mean? They might just like just off and go. I'm not talking about popping pills. I'm talking about, here comes a Mack truck. You know what I mean? I'm going to walk now and the light's green. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And it's fucked up. Like, I like like one of my people have heroes and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to call him a hero because I think he's a lot more than that. R.I.P. My grandfather, because I saw the way he raised a whole house. Yeah, man. I saw the way he raised the whole house, and his daughters. You know what I mean? And like growing up, I'm just sitting up here like, bro, like I got no kids, but like I'm him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like raising the taking care of home and shit like that, man. Like whatever you needed, he had it. If he ain't had it, he gonna go get it. If he couldn't go get it, you know what I mean? He gotta work with what he has, and that just had to be good enough for the moment.
But you know what?
You know what I mean?
That shows you how to be a man because you've been doing everything with your mom and your sisters for forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I witnessed that. I see it. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, like you like Ron said, he don't got kids, but he helped raise some of his sisters. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ron is a standout dude. You know what I mean? He'll fight you over his siblings.
Yeah, without question. I don't play that shit. Wish you would bring a nigga
Shoot
home.
hands.
Wish you would bring a nigga home.
You don't want them knuckles.
I'm serving hors d'oeuvres, nigga.
You hungry? I got something. Yeah.
All right,
So
so
all jokes aside, man, that's some, like G said, it is some pussy shit. That's some bitch shit. Like to take your aggression out on a female. Something that Jeff said. Something that's not going. Something that's that's okay. Something or someone that's not going to strike back.
Right.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the easy way about it. You know what I mean? But there are some women who get sick and tired of that shit, and if they strike back with something, okay, I can't match his strength, but I got something that'll knock his ass clean the fuck out. They gotta do what they gotta do. You should get knocked the fuck out.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Frying pan, iron, bat, whatever it is, she got to defend herself.
You can't get mad.
You know what I mean? Then it's like you a fag, you a bitch talking about, why'd she had to pick up a weapon? Why'd you have to put your fucking hands on her?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The fuck is you talking, niggas? We.
I see a lot of women out here
I don't
nowadays.
respect
They
niggas
got
like that,
guns.
bro.
They
Yeah.
got guns. Don't sleep on some of these women out here. They got guns.
For a fucking reason.
All right.
They ain't shooting birds.
So
Yep. And let me just make one thing clear too. This shit goes for verbal abuse too, because you can't walk in every day and
about
be like,
to touch it to that now, cuz. But go ahead.
Go ahead. You can't walk in every day and be like, hey, fat bitch, is the food ready? That shit don't work.
Hey, but you know what? You know what?
I'm not supposed to laugh at that shit.
You know what?
I don't want to laugh at the shit either. But you understand.
In Florida, from what I heard from people that I know that live down there,
Yeah.
that's how they talk to the women down there. Like, hey, bitch, what's up, bitch? How you doing, bitch? Like word. That's like the everyday vocabulary for women down there.
Yeah. And it goes vice versa, because women be hurting niggas too. Hey, little dick, and whatever was there.
Yeah.
You know,
How you abbreviate bitch? Hey, little bit.
crazy. Yo, this shit wild, man.
But going off what you said about the verbal
Yeah.
abuse. Now, on the flip side of, and I still think it's still domestic, man, because you got some women that will actually manipulate your mind. Fuck with your mind. Notice I said some women, because you know how some of these women get thinking a little, what the fuck you talking about? No, I'm just saying. It's just from my own opinion. You know what I mean? I've been through some relationships, and I've seen some things myself, and this is what I believe. And I don't know about you two. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm guessing maybe y'all been through the same shit. So you got some women that if you're doing what they want you to do, you're everything to them. You know what I mean? Whether it's putting money in their pocket, helping them pay their bills, or whatever the case may be. Take care of the kids, your own kids, or vice versa. Shit, kid might not even be yours, and you still playing that father role.
Speak on it.
So now you're doing everything that you're so-called supposed to do, right? That day that you don't got it, that second that you like, you know what? Holla at me tomorrow. Now you ain't shit. So now she coming at you. Oh, you ain't shit. What the fuck? That's some bullshit. I can go to somebody else and they can get do this for me or get this to me. My pussy ain't free. Like it's shit like that. That is what. Look, man, I'm about to go on another fucking rant. Look. And I don't got that much time. I only gotta ask Jeff. I know I got that much time.
All right, give me at least 2 minutes.
I'm feeling in his bones. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it minimum. Like
Go ahead,
listen,
man, go ahead.
like listen. And we're not going to no relationship goals type of thing. It's not a relationship thing. It's about domestic violence. But if you think your pussy is 50% of the relationship, you're fucking wrong. All right? That sends wrong signals about what we're doing here. So basically, you're telling me because I'm helping you pay your rent, I'm helping you take care of our kids. I'm helping you put money in your pocket. I'm helping you, to keep your head above water and shit like that. You mean to tell me that your pussy is the other part of this relationship? And dudes will still stay with you because they're fucking. That's crazy. It's to the dudes that's out here to dudes that's out here in relationships like that. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that you need to run away from this woman, the woman you're with or whatever. But if her goals or if her intentions aren't as great and as bold as yours, she ain't the one for you.
Facts.
If she can't bring something to the table and she's manipulating your mind, you're aggravated every fucking day, you're stressed out every goddamn day, there's women out here that can be that woman for you. Fuck all that shit. You don't need that shit. Because women are just as wrong as men in this situation. The only thing different is that the woman ain't putting their hands on the man. They're fucking with their mind. And that's the issue. That's a problem we have. You can't have a woman that's all about things that you're trying to do. And I'm not trying to say that you got to change a woman. You can't change no fucking body. Change comes with the person if they're willing to do it. If they're willing to be on a level where you at, where you got goals and you trying to set standards, you trying to set budgets, you trying to build an empire, and they with that shit, you're golden.
Yeah.
But if you got the woman that just wants because she feels like she deserves it, and she feels like I'm giving up the pussy, he's gonna give me, she ain't worth a dime. She ain't worth shit. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but like I said, I don't know I got that much time. But I'm gonna let Ron and Jeff jump on it. But man, we gotta use our heads too. There's women out here that want a real man, a good man that's going to be good for them. You gotta be good for each other. You can't just be thinking about your fucking self.
My thing is this: is like if you just think about yourself, how does that benefit the relationship in any way, any way, shape, or form? Even if you're just like, okay, I'm good. He a grown ass man. He'll be alright. You know what I mean? Like, okay, now if I do that, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And I let every female know whether we just because I like because people talk about game, right? Or I bag this bitch this way, or I bag this bitch that way. I didn't bag shit. We had a fucking conversation. No, listen. We had a conversation. In that conversation, we could talk about mad shit, relationships, shit I don't fuck with, shit that'll have me cut you off in a heartbeat. We talk about mad shit. So once you cross those lines, ain't nothing to talk about.
True.
Baby, this my ass. It's
True.
nothing to fucking talk about. I gave you the heads up from jump. You feel what I'm saying? There's no arguments. There's no discussions. There's no debates. You can't say nothing to me that's gonna sit here and make me listen. I'm out the door. I don't want to hear it. I'm out the door.
Yep.
And like all of the same shit she was saying is right. Like y'all gotta make it work. Y'all gotta be on the same level. You know what I mean? We can't be on the same level all the time if you think about fucking Coach and Giuseppe and all this shit. You know what I mean? And the fucking lights is off.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Or going out every goddamn weekend.
Yeah.
Facts.
And where you getting the money from?
Exactly.
Not saying she ain't got a job, but at the same time, she realized, oh shit, well I can get more from him anyway. He is the man. He's supposed to provide. I agree with that. I am supposed to provide, but at the same time, what you doing with your money? Can we shed a light on this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I need a round of applause. Can I get a? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That shouldn't even make that. That shouldn't even make sense, bro. It's to the point. Like, it's not even like a. Oh, you trying to say women ain't shit? I'm not saying that shit at all. Because there's women out here, just like G said, it's women out here that'll have your back. It's women out here that you could meet on that same level of like compromising. You know what I mean? Understanding each other.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We can make this shit work. You know what? Every time we have an argument, I'm not going to walk out. I'm not going to sit here. Nah, we're going to sit here like two adults, look each other in the eye. You tell me what's wrong, I'll tell you what's wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's putting no hands on nobody. We could have a conversation. You know what I mean? But if every conversation consists of, well, well, I need this because I'm going to this place. Well, when I was in my past relationships, I got this. I said, well, bitch, go back to the past then.
Peace.
Just like that. I'm not here to hold nobody back. Nobody got you hostage. You feel what I'm saying? Just like you was single before you met me, it's just that simple to be single again. You know what I mean? And at the same time, that's another thing too. At the same time, nobody really knows how relationships go to the point like, are you playing single when I'm not around?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It could be something as easy as dinner. Go out with her girlfriends for dinner and shit. The way to come through, she think he's attractive. You know what I mean? So how you ladies doing? She'll say some shit like, "Oh, what you doing tonight? Are we trying to have some fun?" Now let me sit next to you. Are you gonna say the same stupid shit you just said?
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
I want to know.
Yo.
Because if that's the case, I ask them, yo, bring some women. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Give me somebody to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shitting on the party. We can all have a ball, right? We can all party.
Exactly.
Nigga.
Don't waste, you know what I'm saying? Don't waste my fucking time. And that's another thing too. It's a lot of upstanding. I'm gonna say this: upstanding men and women out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
That been with 8 shit niggas, 8 shit females. You know what I mean? That don't deserve that shit at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I say it all the time. I be saying like, yo, I'm like a down to earth person. I'm cool. I'm laid back. And I tell women all the time. I'm not saying I'm perfect. At the same time, me, it's not gonna be believable. But I've never cheated on nobody. Oh, he's a man. He lying. You can think what you want. I don't care. I never cheated on nobody. I don't see the purpose. It's a waste of time. Why am I gonna build all this time with you, putting in all this time just to build something, just to sit here and lie to you? Who's doing that? You know what I mean? Who's doing that? So basically, if I'm with you in public, now I gotta hide and shit just in case my girl sees us. Who's doing that? That's stupid
It's
shit.
too much work.
Yeah, I gotta sit here and lie and say, or she my 5th cousin, all this old stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Especially
That's
now we
not
got
happening.
social media, man. They see you on Instagram, see you on
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter.
fuck around. Don't even tell me that. Just send me the video.
Exactly.
You know what I
Shit,
mean?
matter of fact, how about this? You might have that smart ass girl that's gonna trace your ass
Oh, nigga. Cut your location off.
over.
Looking,
Just so you
looking dead at me, asking me where I am and shit. Where you at? I'm at home, you lying ass nigga. I'm looking dead at you. You looking dead at me? What I'm doing?
Do you remember when Truth was here? And
Yeah.
we finished our podcast.
Right.
My girl called me.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was talking to the kids. They're like, Dad, are you done? Are you done yet? I'm like, yeah, we just wrapped it up. So my son was like, well, we're here. I'm like, you're here where? Yo, they were outside the damn fucking
She traced you to the
building.
place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, how'd you know the address? Like, yo, what the hell? I guess I don't know, cause I told Tavian that I told him
Bro.
it's by Route 4, but Route 4 is a long ass highway.
Damn sure is. He knew exactly what turn about to get.
I said,
man.
yo, you can't cover for your mom. I'm pretty sure she probably went on Snapchat, because I have a location secured for my
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
So she had to go on that shit to see where the hell I was at. Because she was in front of the building.
It wasn't like she was 200 feet down the block, but she just got the street right. Nah.
As soon as
she
we
was
got
right
out the
there.
door, man, her car was right there, bro.
Like Jeff, if you was here, she'd have to move for you could back your car up.
Yo, Truth came out. He was laughing. He was like, oh, he said, oh, shit. I said, yo. But there's no way that my girl knew exactly where the hell I was.
She know this place permanently now.
Truth was like, yo, this about to be a crime scene. I'm leaving.
Exactly.
Yeah, he bolted. He was out.
I said, yo, Truth, drinking for all the gems. Yeah, cool, Slam.
If you're not locked up next week, they got it.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
man.
I mean, I cut you off, but that was
good.
that
Nah,
was crazy.
I was done pretty much.
That was crazy.
Nah, man. Look, I say this all the time. It's respect. You know, verbal starts to physical. You know what I mean? And if you don't ever get a chance to correct with speaking to each other in a peaceful tone or trying to understand each other, it's over from there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Forget about it. Ain't no
Yep.
relationship. Ain't no box that good. Ain't no D that good. You know what I mean? Like, forget it. Just move on and
Got
keep
to.
rolling, because that shit's going to easily go to the physical. You know what I mean? And it ain't good for no parties, man.
Yeah.
It's wild, bro.
To the point like they don't even call you your name no more. It's just like basically
Yep.
like just you know what I mean?
Yep, it's just a pure form of disrespect.
Yeah.
a
Ain't
pure
called you your
form of
name in
disrespect.
6 months. You be like, what the fuck? Like,
Yep.
all
Yep.
right.
But just to piggyback off what Jeff said, he said it ain't no good deed anywhere or any good box. What good is having sex with somebody that's fucking you up all the damn time? How good is that shit? Or on the flip side, what good is getting good box when you're getting used every fucking day?
Yep.
When you got women out here, you got men out here that will give you better sex because you're treated equally. You're treated. You're working as a team. It's all about being together. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's not the like Ron said too. He ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. Jeff ain't. We ain't trying to be on some perfect shit because we do make mistakes. But if we're with the right person that can have our back, I fall, she pick me up. She fall, I pick her up. That type of shit. Everything was always gonna be okay.
Yep.
It can't be on some shit that you're still broke. I'm still picking your ass up. We can't do that shit on both sides. You know what I mean? And that's why we wanted to talk about both sides of this shit because it's not just women, it's men too that's getting mistreated.
Yes.
We got to focus on that because we focus on the women. We're so I don't want to say brainwashed, but we're so in tune about women getting abused and everything like that. We forget about how there's some men out here that, and it's not many, but there's some men out here that get the same kind of treatment, but in a different way.
Yep.
So I mean, we got to do better, man. We got to do better in our relationships, man. We got to love our partner, emotionally instead of just financially, because that's where the love comes from. Financial, it's a financial thing. I'm always holding you down, or vice versa. She's always holding me down. You get tired of that shit. Get tired of it. It's supposed to be a team type of deal. You know what I mean?
I was just gonna say a lot of that shit is like, what the fuck? A lot of that shit happens like. Sometimes it's not just a quick quit thing. Like I'm not just gonna quit it quick. A lot of that shit's like, oh, he don't take me out to dinner no more. We don't make reservations no more. He don't even put my chair out no more. A lot of, and that's just a sign, like bro, like he ain't
That's
just
a big ass sign.
It ain't just snapping him one day and be like, you know what? Nah, you can put your own chair out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm paying for the meal. At least
Man,
you can sit your own ass down.
Netflix and chill, just me. Like I'm
Just saying.
I didn't hold the door for you. My bad. I hold it for you on the way out.
Nah, women do that. You ever? What we got? Two and change. You ever go through a door and you hold the door open for a woman and she'll just walk right through that shit?
And don't say thank you.
Yes.
But she always. This is just me. Like I have this experience. She always, not always. Sometimes has a friend with her that says thank you because she's the last one to go through the door.
Yeah.
While her friend just walks through it. And that happened one time where a chick told me, she's a bitch. And just, you know what I mean? I guess that's how they are. Like, and her girlfriend had to be no more than like 2 or 3 feet in front of her, so she had to hear. I hope she heard it.
I'm an asshole. I'm gonna let the door close on you. If I got the door open, because I'm being a gentleman, because we was all raised right. Well, some of us was all raised right. I'm gonna hold the door. But if you don't say thank you, guess what?
That shit
I
kills
ain't
me.
holding the next door.
That shit
I'm
kills
going
me.
right in. I don't get like it's and everybody be like, oh, you're so petty. That's not being petty. It's mannerisms, yo. It tells me about. I don't gotta know you to know that you're a fucking dumbass because you can't even say thank you.
I just said at the beginning. No, I just said at the beginning of the podcast. Don't thank you go a long way.
Yes, it does.
It goes a long way, but they don't.
Principalities with this shit.
Hmm?
Principalities.
Principalities.
I said principalities.
You sure did. You put a K in there for some reason. I don't know.
I mean, I know it's principalities, but I said principalities. I mean, I was just being stupid.
I thought it was something I missed. I was like, what you say?
Bro, I was like, prince of what? Don't you mean principalities, nigga? Nah, my bad.
I didn't know how to say that shit. I wasn't gonna correct you if I didn't know how to say it.
Well, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I abruptly said it twice the same way. I mean, like it's like I knew what the fuck. I knew what the fuck I was doing. It was stupid. I was being an idiot. All right, but you know, I hope this kind of helps somebody out. Everything that we talked about with abuse of on women and men, and you know, you know, we gotta support each other. We gotta support our women first, in my opinion, and you know, as men, we gotta be, you know, well rounded and understand what the fuck we're in, and when we're being psyched out, don't let the pussy fool you. I said it.
Sir.
Don't let it burn you neither. Yeah, I said it.
Well, if you did that, then you a fucking fool. You knew she was a hoe from the door.
I said it.
All right, so we're gonna sign off with that. Once again, as always, we hope that you guys are being safe and wearing your mask. Just a little update. We're in about the 3,000 range now, 4,000 range with COVID cases.
Yeah.
So it's rising and it's getting worse. So I would say that this is the second wave right now that we're in. If anybody was to ask me, so you gotta be very careful out here. You gotta wear your mask. They're closing restaurants down a little earlier now. So I think the latest that they're open now are 10 o'clock around our area.
10 o'clock, everybody got to be out. So in Berkeley.
Yeah. But
Jersey. Excuse me.
please feel free to order Uber Eats. I mean, I'll be out on the road. I mean, I got your back. I'm always, you know, professionalism on a high.
We just not bringing it to your door.
If you live in an apartment, I do not deliver in apartments for my own safety. It's just my protocol. It has nothing to do with Uber. It's just what I do. I don't want to touch no buttons in the elevator. I don't even want to touch the damn door handle to your apartment. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Y'all can be mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
It happens.
But this is the R&G Podcast. My name is Gerald.
I'm Ron.
And we out. Happy birthday, bro.
That's right.